Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hunter, and today I am commentating on a match between Masq, once again the red Terran player, here on Scrap Station, northeast position. His opponent is SSK, and his clan, I believe, is OGS. I don't really know what to call him. I'm not going to call him SSKS all game, so I'm just going to call him by the first two letters of his handle, OG. Okay, so we got OG, the blue Protoss player, and he is going up against Masq, aka GG Win on Team Liquid, and let's get straight into the commentary as we've seen a couple of games by Masq already on my channel. My two most recent casts were games that he's played against very highly ranked White Raw and Straylock, putting down a lot of pressure early in both matches, taking them both. A bit of a cheesy play against White Raw, and funny enough, it was a TvP on Scrap Station, just like this matchup, and Masq did go for a pure Marine push after fast expanding. With about 5 barracks, he pushed in, and he was able to overthrow White Raw, a very strong Protoss player. So we'll see if Masq is going to have that in store for us today. Once again, only time will tell. I don't know as much about SSKS. Sorry, I'm going to call him OG. And other than that, he is a Korean player, so he's going to be a strong player. Hopefully, I haven't seen any other games that he's played, but hopefully he'll be able to put up a real fight against Masq. Because I mean, Masq has been really making a reputation for himself. He's really popular. A lot of people are asking for more videos of his, and to be honest with you, I think this might be the at least for now, this is probably going to be the last Masq game that I'm going to do, because I mean, I've got a backlog now of other games that I do want to cast. So I got some big games coming up in the coming days, but right now let's stick to this one. Orbital Command here, going up for Masq, and he has chosen to put a partial wall in at the top of his ramp, and very standard opener for the Protoss player. Gateway, followed by the Assimilator and Cybernetics Core that is warping in at this point. Put the pylon right next to his Nexus, so he's not going to be walling off. And there you go, command center for Masq. So it does look like we are going to see the same build Masq used against White Raw, where he is going to be fast expanding. It's fast expanding, of course it's early, and he is going to go pure Marine, I would expect, because Masq has not gotten any gas as of yet. So I'm certainly going to expect a 4 or 5 barracks push early on by Masq. We'll have to see if I'm right. I really do expect it though, as he is putting down another supply depot at the top of his ramp and getting another barracks as well. So we are going to see a heavy Marine push. White Raw was not able to handle it, and just like in the last game, putting a bunker down here, and if you've got a bunker with, I mean, 3 or 4 Marines in it, that is able to easily hold off even a couple stalkers. So let's just see if this is going to be the case in this matchup. Let's see what OG is going to be able to do to fend off this early Marine push. 2 Marines popping into the bunker there, and this SCV is going to be on scouting duty, as he is going to, on all likelihood, head over to OG's base, see what's going on there. As here we go, 5 barracks is going to be, well, 3 more coming in now. He's already got 2, so 5 racks is total. He's just going to pump pure Marines out of those barracks as soon as he can get this natural expansion saturated, and a fast expansion as well for OG. So I'm not sure if that is going to be the appropriate reaction to such a heavy Marine play. I mean, OG doesn't realize that Masq is going so Marine heavy this early. He doesn't know that Masq fast expanded and that he's going pure minerals, pure Marines. I think if he had that information, he would not be fast expanding himself. So that is going to be proving to be detrimental to the Protoss player, and we'll see if he can bounce back from that and fend off this rush, as Masq has his barracks rallied to these 2 bunkers. And I mean, I've seen this build a number of times. There was the Dim Muslim Hoswabs game I casted, where Dim Muslim fast expanded when Very, very mineral heavy build, and this Stalker is going to take a look at so many Marines and their Gauss rifles, and he just turns right around and walks home. Robo Bay on robotics facility rather on the way, so OG is going 3-gate Robo, and OG actually has a Twilight Council as well, so you're going to see some upgrades. And as I've mentioned a couple times, this is the army that we're looking at here. We've got about 12 or 15 Marines, and then as well 10 SCVs, and they are going to make quick work of this first Stalker, and the Protoss player is going to need to do something here. Let's see what OG can do. Is he going to be able to hold off Masq? Only time will tell, as these Marines and SCVs are pushing in. We've got 4 sentries, a Stalker, and a Zealot. Zealot gets killed very quickly. 2 force fields going around, 2 SCVs trapped in that force field, and that is the play that OG is going to need to utilize. He is going to need excellent placement with his force fields, so look out for that. 2 bunkers going up, and these Marines are able to push away the Protoss forces for now. Trying to get some kite action going, trying to just prod these Marines and take them out, focusing them down as best as OG can. He does not want those bunkers to go up because they're obviously going to be a lot harder to deal with bunkers in the picture. 3 Zealots coming in from the back, and excellent force field placement as these Marines are stuck and they are getting focused down very effectively. Excellent force fields, and I'm not sure. I mean, Masq is going to reinforce this as quickly as he can. All the probes coming off the line for the fast expansion for OG, going to try to take out this bunker, but Marines are reinforcing from behind, force fielding, keeping those Marines at bay, taking that first bunker out. The second bunker did not finish production, and with only 3 or 4 Marines currently in the Protoss base, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. That Marine gets sliced in half. This Zealot will get focused down by 4 Marines, microing a little bit for Masq there, keeping as many Marines alive as he can, reinforcing his army as fast as he can, but it's a very long rush distance by foot, so it does take a little while for the Marines to get in position. And it looks like these Marines are going to be forced out by the 5 Zealots here, chasing them down. These Marines are just running for their life. That one didn't make it. He's in 2 pieces on the ground, and it looks like the rest of the Marines just might escape with their lives. So, big round of applause. OG was able to survive some Masq cheese. OG was able to survive where White Rod did not. So big ups to OG, good for him, and we're just going to have to see if he's going to be able, or how he's going to choose to rally, because he was able to effectively counter this build. And look at that, a Dark Shrine going up. Very exciting stuff on the way. We are going to see DTs, Dark Templars, in the mix. I always like Dark Templar play, and we're just going to have to see how OG utilizes them.